So, good Sunday, good Sunday. It's a good Sunday because Trump is still alive. Even though the left is online right now, as we speak, saying that they want to poison him, kill him by any means necessary. The left, the lunatic left, is desperate. On Kicks yesterday, I tried to get this guy's information, but I couldn't get it. This guy said that the next step is poisoning. Well, Alex Jones came out yesterday. Yesterday. He posted a video yesterday. He said the next step is poisoning. You know how right he is? Because the lunatic left is losing its grasp on reality. The people that have the most to lose they're getting desperate. There's people that are putting poison in our food, in our air, in our water, in our ground. They're getting desperate because they know if Trump gets back in office, this stuff's going to cease. They know that they're going to be exposed. BlackRock has a $400 billion contract to rebuild Ukraine. With whose money? It's our money. So BlackRock, the World Economic Forum, UN, NATO, and everybody else, they're getting desperate. They wanted Trump out. Get Trump out. Why did they want Trump out? Because Trump put him in his place, put them in their place. The prince of Saudi Arabia or wherever it was, he walked by and touched him on the shoulder. That's not allowed. See, Trump is the person that he's going to tell you, I don't care who you are, you can be touched. And the left, the lunatic left, they don't like it. I'm telling you, this assassination attempt was a coordinated effort. But yet, people are still saying, oh, it was a lone shooter. No, it wasn't. It wasn't a lone shooter. He was allowed to get into the crowd with the gun. People were suggesting 3D printed guns. People were suggesting all kinds of stuff yesterday. We don't know what kind of gun was used. We don't know. I mean, I've seen a lot of people suggesting a lot of things. Pray for the family of the innocent person that was killed. The one innocent person. Pray for that family. Pray for Trump. Pray for protection over Trump. See, what God is using is this to expose everything and wake the American people up. If you're asleep in your nice little safe space, your house, and you're ignoring this, and you're not paying attention to it, well, when the war actually breaks out, or the left actually starts marching down the streets, claiming that they're martial law and all this other stuff, and you just comply with it, don't blame me. Don't blame me. Don't blame people like me that's been trying to wake you up. Don't blame us when now you got the UN and all these soldiers that are for the left kicking in your door for no reason. Your constitutional rights and your freedom went out the window because, you know what? You didn't pay attention to it. You didn't care about it. Rights don't matter. I'm just going to do what's right and pay taxes, and I'm going to try to live this lifestyle that I can't afford because I'm so far in debt and whatever. It doesn't matter as long as I pay attention and I just comply and I just shut up. It doesn't matter. Trump train, by the way. That's a great sound. There you go, Trump train. Actually, there's 2 Trump trades. But anyways, the sounds of freedom are being called. People are calling out and saying, wake up. Please wake up before it's too late. I'm telling you. People are screaming at the top of their lungs that the media is to be held responsible. These video games that are so realistic, where they're shooting each other and killing each other and making a video game. Those are to blame. And people say, oh no, not the video game. Yes, it is. Because it's making these kids that live in their rooms so detached from reality that yes, it is to blame. Hollywood, music industry, they're all to blame too. The rap music itself is to blame. I'm telling you, on Kicks, on Big O and all that, I can go on there. I wish I would go on some national public radio or public whatever internet show or something big, and I would show the world. You think that they're not calling for violence against white people, against the conservatives or the Republicans or whatever? Give me 5 minutes on my account and I'll show you. I'll show you how they act on the internet. They think they can't be touched on the internet. They hide behind their phones. They hide behind their computers. And they'll call for violence against you. They'll say they're coming to kill you. They'll say all kinds of stuff. And I've had people on there that talked about essaying a woman and getting off on it. You know, I gotta be careful what I say because, you know, the overlords of YouTube, they will block your channel. Which my channel ain't very big right now, and I've been trying to make it somewhat bigger. I really don't care how big it gets. But yeah, you see these leftists, they get money from George Soros. They get money from all these different grants or getting paid per hour to go protest or all this stuff. People that have been trying to honestly make it for years and still struggling. Almost at 50 years old, pretty dang near. One more year. Anyways, we're out here fighting to survive and take care of our family members that are sick or can't work. We're taking care of them. And these leftists don't care about their family. These leftists only care about themselves. These leftists only want to push this agenda of perversion, agenda of a new world order, which they don't understand what the new world order is about, but yet they want to push it. So actuality, you got these people that are so blind, they don't understand what they're pushing. They're allowing the evil, you know, satanic evil, to creep into our classrooms, into our government, into everything we do. They're allowing our government and everything to push this stuff on them. And I'm telling you, these people are going to get a serious reality check if this stuff goes through. If this stuff goes, they're going to get a serious reality check. I'm telling you, Trump's assassination attempt, that was just the beginning of what they're going to try to do to that man. That's just the beginning. I'm telling you, they're going to try to poison him. They're going to try to do all all the stuff. Kid Rock, the other day, his assistant was riding in a Polaris and was killed. Pray for Kid Rock. You know, that, and the family of the assistant and all that. Pray for them. I don't know what's going on with that. I only heard just a snippet of it. I like Kid Rock. Kid Rock is cool. You know. But all this stuff is going to go down to where the people that are speaking out and the people that are well known against all this stuff, they're going to be going down either by unaliving or killing. I'm going to say it anyways. They're going to try to do all this stuff to them. You know, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and all them. Even X. If you don't like the way I'm speaking, I don't care. Kiss my ass. Kiss my American ass. Because God gave me freedom of speech. And I'm putting my freedom of speech out there whether people listen to it or not. Don't care. I mean, you can listen to me or not. But I'm telling you, this is just the beginning of what they're going to try to do. They want that forever war. I've been talking about that. They want that forever war. They want that, man. They want us fighting amongst each other. We've been in a war forever in America. We just don't classify it as a war. They've been using us as guinea pigs in America. You know, what was it? Little Domino's. That they did a 30-year study of what people will actually eat. A 30-year study. They'll put it on a little bit of dough. Throw the junkiest, crappiest stuff on there. And American people will pay for it. We'll eat it. No wonder we got 500, 600 pound people walking around. Or people that can't even fit in a Lamborghini because they're so fat. I seen a picture of that the other day. That was funny. But anyways, all this food you're hearing about that's GMO, genetically modified, they've been putting in front of us. All this technology that they had back in the 20s and 30s, to where it was way beyond, actually better than what we have now. Easier to take care of, easier to maintain. Why did they get rid of it? Oh wait, they want you to buy their products. That's it? Nobody else's products, no. I'm telling you, the people that have the most to lose, you know, the people on top, these family bloodlines, Collins and everybody else. I mean, I got a list of them. They're going to be ones that's going to be ordering all this stuff. They don't want you to know their bloodlines. There was a YouTuber that actually stumbled upon one of the Rothschilds, and she was wearing a, what, $600,000 watch or something like that. Which I find ridiculous. You're paying $600,000 for a watch. You got these people walking around with these gold chains and diamonds and all this shit that's so freaking heavy you wouldn't wear it on a daily basis. I always find that stupid. See, Hollywood and everybody's got everybody so twisted. They don't know what the reality of life is. They don't know what the basic needs of life is. They don't know what their food is. You should ask people, hey, what actual food is this? I don't know. I just eat it. So somebody could put rat poison in front of you and you'd eat it. As long as it looks good. Gotcha. Yeah. Like I said, I keep telling my friends, especially my friend in Virginia. West Virginia, actually. Told him, I said, wait till the end of the year. You're going to see it get worse. You're going to see it get 100 times worse. Just wait. And what did I tell? I told him, I said, they're going to try to attempt to kill Trump. So they can't get him prosecuted. They can't do what they want with him. They can't get him off the ballots. They can't get Joe Biden off the ballots. They found that out the other day. So now Joe Biden is the candidate for the Democrats. They don't want Joe Biden as the candidate. They can't get rid of him. They want somebody else like, Newtrum or some other idiot puppet. They want a puppet. Trump ain't a puppet. Trump is not a puppet. Trump is about ready to blow things up. I'm telling you. The man that has the most to lose, he's going to fall the hardest. I'm telling you. All these people walking around like gods and kings, when the shit hits the fan, you're going to see them run into their bunkers. The Bible was true. The Bible was true. The Bible was true. They're going to be running to their bunkers. They're going to be running to their caves. They're going to be putting out all kinds of misinformation. They're going to be doing all this stuff. They're going to be lying to you. They're going to be doing all this stuff. But when the mountains collapse down on them, they're going to be screaming out to God. Why have you forsaken me? And God's just going to turn a deaf ear to them. What? Well, you had your chance. And he's going to say the same thing to you and me if we don't turn back to God. If this nation doesn't turn back to God, he's going to turn a deaf ear. If we don't turn back and start teaching our kids the truth between good and evil, and danger and safety, and how to protect ourselves, how to survive without all this genetically modified foods and all this other stuff, how to raise our own gardens, how to raise our own chickens, our own goats and our sheep, and how to butcher them. I'm telling you, if we don't turn back to God and teach our kids to turn back to God, God's going to turn a deaf ear, and he's going to allow this nation to fall. It's been falling since what, the 60s. Madam O'Hara, look up Madam O'Hara. She's the one that got prayer out of school. When she did that, you can almost watch a decline. A timeline decline of this nation. When prayer came out of school, you see a decline. There was a decline before that, but there's a major decline after that. So, there's all kinds of people I could mention. You know, all these atheists that say that atheism has never killed anybody. That's funny, because all these communists, socialists, and all these other people, neo-Marxists, they're atheists. 160 million here, 200 million here. You know, yeah. We're going to see that again, those numbers again. Which we're starting to see those numbers now in the cities where the blacks are killing each other. Down in Mexico where they're shooting and killing each other. Even here, the white people that shoot and kill each other or hurt each other, we're starting to see those numbers again. And this is what they want. Population control. They have said it many times out in the open. 155 million, bring it down. I'm telling you, I'm repeating a lot of things I've said in other videos. But apparently, sometimes you got to repeat the same thing over and over and over before people get it. Before people start to understand. Because that's the way our government and our media and our music industry does it. They repeat it, and they get you to listen to these songs over and over and over. And they get you to believe the lies over and over and over. Project Mockingbird is a perfect example of that. The media all says the same thing. Same exact words. You can go from one channel to the next and they're saying the exact same words. The music industry is built on 4 chords. Why 4 chords? Because that's the chords that actually trigger the mind. So y'all better wake up. If you're going to church, you're in church, and you're seeking God, that's a good thing. Seek God. But you better understand what your church stands for. Some churches are built on evil, but they portray God. Imagine that. They're built on evil pretenses, but they're portraying God. These mega churches, they're not for God. If you're in a church and it has 1 million people in it, they're not for God. I'm telling you, you better understand what you're studying, what you're learning. Because if you don't understand it, you're going to follow along like sheep right over that cliff. And the black sheep, or the sheep that are considered black sheep, are going to be going the other direction saying, don't do it. Don't do it. And you're going to be going, no, but yeah, they're doing it. Yeah, they're doing it. Yeah, they're jumping off a cliff. Gotcha. There is so much evil in this world I could talk about, but the assassination attempt on Trump, it's just showing there how desperate they actually are. They are so freaking desperate right now to shut Trump up. You're just seeing the tip of what they're actually going to do. Just wait. It's going to get worse. It's going to get a lot worse. Buckle up, Buttercup. Life's hard. Get a helmet. Candace Owens. I like Candace Owens, by the way. Thank you, Candace Owens, for giving me those words. Those are funny. I like Officer Tatum. I like a bunch of them. Y'all need to go seek them out. Go listen to what they're saying. I don't agree with Tatum all the time. I don't agree with a lot of them all the time. That's alright though, because we're allowed to have disagreements. But to go to the extreme of trying to kill somebody just because you disagree with them or you hate them, that's extreme. God bless. Happy Sunday. Remember, let's keep America great. Let's keep America free. Let's get educated. Let's get our knowledge that we need in our heads, in our children's heads, and pass it on down the line. That knowledge on down the line. Don't hold it inside your own head. Give it to your children. That's the greatest gift you can give your children is knowledge and power and how to educate themselves and how to educate their children and educate. That's the greatest gift you can give your children. Unfortunately, sometimes I feel like I failed as a father because my daughter doesn't talk to me. But I hope someday that she knows that I love her. I did everything I could to support her. I've struggled and fought, and I always had her here. I've had her here. I have American people here. And when I say American people, that means everybody. If you're an American, you got it right here. I have those in my heart, in my prayers every day. But y'all stay safe. God bless. I'm trying to wrap this up. Thoughts keep coming up in my head that I gotta put out there. Y'all be blessed. Happy Sunday. May God walk with you.